I don't know what's happening. All right.
Ugh. Alright.
This is Blackshard, and I certainly hope there's a frame rate limit. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe not. And the elder came from the meandering of time. With him came no cohort, no blind and supplicant men. Only the emptiness and silence of a world gone, I believe that said. You have to right click to sprint. So this is one of them weird games, chat. And Zot recommended it after having played the demo. And I took a look at like the trailer, and I was like, I just saw like this kind of shit. I'm like, yep. Right. Press Q to respawn to the latest witness. So I don't know if this is going to end up being a full playthrough, but I did end up spending the $10 on the game. So, I mean, let's see, maybe. Dark Liminal. Yeah. Wait, you can go to Epic Graphics. Wait a minute. Oh, man. I've never seen graphics before. Freaky megastructure. Listen, chat. It's no crazy cattle, but it's good. If we're talking about like art and video gaming, not much is Crazy Cattle 3D. Does it melt your GPU? Looks okay to me. It looks like there's a figure in the distance looking. That is definitely what that looks like to me. Oh, you can double zoom. You get a really good zoom. just want to exist in a space like this for a little while. I feel like if you just were like in a space like this in real life, you would just feel high. Panic attack? That's not funny. I feel like there's a lot of Mars Volta album covers just waiting within this game. The labyrinth oversees the forest of destinies. The forest is anchored in the non-matter of the labyrinth. The forest affects the labyrinth, yet the labyrinth is older. It shall endure. You who enter the labyrinth, beware. Listen not to whispers. Do not draw the sign. Do not count the unclean numbers. Embrace the tyranny of fate. Words. Many people are saying that. It's really, like, cool to look at things. I don't even need a story. Just let me look. What's your opinion on tyranny? This may be an unpopular opinion, but I'm not into it. You know what else I don't like? Pain. Suffering. I think we as a species should get rid of that, and also death. Can't be that hard. We figured out HBO. Did we manage to get rid of HBO? Kind of. It's just called Max now. You know? Max. I feel like Baron Harkonnen would live here. He would feel comfortable within these spaces. He likes to rest within these cubes. Those are my comfort cubes. What's his nephew's name? Freak Harkonnen? Freak, get over here. This is my nephew, Freak. This one's called Beast. And he has Conan O'Brien. How long has it been? I'm exhausted, saturated. The labyrinth still expands beneath my feet. I see shapes and places reminiscent of past and future events. An awful conviction engulfs me. Causality cannot be broken, even by those who walk the corridors of time. It's the Chrono Trigger song. I like when media is smarter than me, or at least attempts to be, but only sometimes. Sometimes it's too smart, and then I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Whoa, look at that. That's cool. It's like the seal for a river. New sphere. Yeah, this is just like, again, album covers the game. However, if your album doesn't have copious amounts of delay and echo, and reverb rather, then you're wasting your time. This reminds me a lot of the space jockey in Alien. He's moving. Can't interact with him. Vinny, the Siofra River is pronounced Shafra. It is Gaelic. No, it's Elden Ring. I'm not really sure where the game wants me to proceed to. I don't have any interactive abilities with the space jockey. Follow the blue lines. That's really the only thing I know to do. Hear a little bit of like some crackle, some snap crackle in the audio. I wonder what's going on there. No, this doesn't seem like the right way. Whoa! Oh, dude. I pressed Q because I thought maybe it would take me back to the beginning of the zone. Yeah, it fucking takes you back all the way to the last point. Damn. just go this way. Hope we get back there. Or somewhere else. Worth being. We've been here already. Quick enough, I guess, but still, yeah, that's weird. This area is extremely confusing to me. Did you see that? Did anyone see tentacles in the distance? Okay, maybe not. I don't think this is the solution to this. There is something over there, but I don't know if I can... Do I have to just run all the way over there? Got no other solution. I don't think I'm getting closer. I think that's just a skybox. People told you you're the first thing listed in the Cloverfield description in the Steam page. When you say Cloverfield, you mean, not Cloverfield, you mean Clover Pit. No, I didn't know that. Well, now I'm gonna go look it up. It says, I only played a couple of Buckshot Roulette clones, but you know what? That might be the best one. Listen, it's not just a Buckshot Roulette clone. I can easily produce a better quote for that game, because it's great. It's really good. There's gotta be a better quote from my entire stream. They literally mention Buckshot on their store page. Fair enough. Alright, back to the task at hand. No one has played this, right? Maybe this is a hub you can come back to later. It seemed like kind of linear up until this point. But it looks as if... I mean, there's also this. Okay. Well, all of this was just here, so... I waited for a time that cannot be told. I played my part. I watched over the labyrinth. I preserved its cold complexity. I resisted the whispers. I did not intervene. I didn't count the unclean numbers. I thought I knew. I endured for as long as I could. But the radiance, the holy color, beautiful, glorious. It paints the sign behind my eyes. The sign promises. It offers. We're all slaves of fate, slaves of the forest. Let it burn. Let it be free of causality. Unnameable light. So the whispers say. I'm beginning to believe. I'll put an end to. I'll leave my burden the labyrinth will hold, but unseen. The locks shall still keep the sign at bay. I'm leaving now before I tear them off myself. To whoever comes next, I say this, the drawing is not what you think it is. Like a lottery? It's very Elden Ring. Sometimes I read words and I'm like, I absorbed 10% of that. Together we shall end the tyranny of fate. Whoa. Biblically accurate angel. Finally, you have acted. See the tyrant tremble on his onyx throne, for the labyrinth is a prison, a forest without light. One is free, but others remain. They wait and whisper, chained. Find us all, everything you've ever dreamed of and more. We promise, we offer. We will open the gates of paradise to thee. Then you shall walk, blessed with our gifts, under the unnameable light of Carcosa. I'd imagine it's quite easy to die in a superstructure such as this if you're just not looking where you're going. Okay. Yeah, it's way less linear than I thought. fungus. Someone in chat said, I only did 2 endings. There's like 3 or 4. Chat, I'm gonna bring it up. Blade Runner 2049. The Wallace building is like a big megastructure brutalist building. And this game kinda reminds me of that a little bit. Sorry. Dude. So you are the Blade Runner. I am Deckard. Pale face speaks to me. This one's different. Its expression is softer, sad perhaps. It speaks to me intimately, personally. It is waiting for me, I think, deep in the labyrinth in a dark place at that crossroads. It has watched my wandering, my loneliness. It has heard my questions, my doubts. It knows my story and search. What you were looking for doesn't exist. Not for you. It is fate, it says. I scream my anger and my pain. This can't be. After all I've been through. All I've endured, all I've given, there must be something, some reward, some knowledge, some power. The whispers know, they have promised. The labyrinth is but one final test, final riddle to be solved, which the pale faces deny me. Try to jealously guard against me. What is this chat member saying? There are some pathways that look like you can't go up or down them. They're like more or less than 60-degree angles, oh. That's cool. As an English major, can you explain the symbolism of the maze alongside the other major themes of this game? Yeah. Fate versus free will. And punishment of those who have fallen. And the grace of COD. Determinism. Slimbo. Large, weird structures. I thought that was what the chat member was talking about. Yeah, this game likes to let you wander. So that's the other thing is being like a rat in a cage in a maze. With the rage, despite all of it. Also, Slimbo. Oh my god, look at that. There is a secret path right there. That's not even secret. That's just the way to go. day will come where only Carcosa remains. Then will begin the endless reign of the Yellow King, marking the final triumph of entropy and the death of matter. See, there you go. Those are the themes. Okay, now imagine this, but Radiohead. That's real. Yeah, and I know. I played it. It reminds me of this a little bit. But when I say Radiohead, I'm just talking about the one song, Creep, just played over and over and over again on different instruments. Slowed and reverbed. Yeah, wow, look at that. So this is where Vader usually travels the galaxy. I believe it's called the Venator. Oh, it's the Venator class Star Destroyer. Okay, I got that wrong. What's the name of the one? The big one? The Super Star Destroyer in Empire Strikes Back? Executor. Thank you. I don't know, I've got a lot of information, like, just fucking floating around up there. Useless information. I knew something was gonna get confused one day. It's a good thing I haven't said anything stupid or wrong ever since before that one moment. I wouldn't want the Star Wars people to think I'm, like, dumb or something. Yeah, I mean, this game is cool to just kind of look around. I don't even have to follow anything that's happening. Just kind of wander. Mega structures are interesting. I mean, I've explored some VR chat worlds that are kind of like this a little bit. Weirdly calm and soothing for a cosmic horror game. I wouldn't say this is cosmic horror, necessarily. I don't know what it is. Cosmic melancholy. Wow, you said something smart, chat member. That's good for you. I like when chat members say cool things. I say cool things once a year. Hi. Do we know each other? It's hard to put things right now, right here. An acasual dimension, eh? Our minds aren't made for that. You're human, I can feel it. I think I was too once. I've been through the ascent, unlike you. Came here from a doorway. I can see that in your eyes. You suffer the costs. Have no fear. I'll be no judge of you. No innocent could enter the labyrinth. It's a selfish quest, no matter what we tell ourselves. My path is just as terrible to some extent. A word of advice, however. If you're seeking fragments, if you think you're in control, you will have the strength to turn away right before the end. Don't wait until the last moment. Safe travel. What you looking at? Yeah, bones. Yeah. Looking at bones? Yeah. Got jaundice? For the record, I am taking this game somewhat seriously, despite all of my rage. Oh, cock! And joking, and jesting, and joshuing. But I'm able to have a laugh a little bit, but still enjoy the game. I think I fucked this up pretty nicely. Yeah, that shit's, well and truly fucked. Yep. Yep. That took a while to go through that area. I agree with you, Mono. I don't really think a fail state is great for a game like this either. Or at least just have some more respawn points. But, again, I'm a dipshit. I walked off the edge. There's a checkpoint next to the skeleton? Oh, really? That sucks. Chat, what is batch processing? Can someone easily and quickly explain that concept to me? Processing in a batch. Cool, thanks. Doing the same action to a whole lot of things one after another. It's like baking 12 cookies at once instead of one at a time, but for doing programming tasks. Yeah, that's a good descriptor. I don't know, I just had that thing floating around my brain. Yeah, chat, there it is. That is it. That is the bloop. Checkpoint was literally right next. You know what? That's just a shame. Talk to the jaundice girl again, get those digits. Did you see the game where you can date anything, like in the person's house, including like the couch and the telephone and like the TV? It's literally like date every single thing. It's new. It's literally called Date Everything. Wasn't that in the Nintendo Direct? Was that? Weirdly, the running thing is now messing me up. Press K real quick. Kapusi. It does kind of feel like a Kapusi spiritual sequel. What does that even mean, Unk? You don't get to call me Unk if you don't know what Kapusi is. That just means you don't know the good stuff. Your tastes aren't refined enough. Little bro. Man, the new generation has some really fucking stupid insults. Herb. Thank you. See, now you're taking it back to my generation's insults. Calling someone an organon, right? Or a sick herb. Man, those insults were so much better. Or, you're pale, you're bucket. See, exactly. Now you're talking... insulting in style. My dumb fake words are better than your dumb fake words. I've seen the origin of that, Dave. They were doing a skit with Bruce Willis, and it was like a one-off sentence of just them saying, you're pale, you're bucket, or you're just bucket or something. And then somehow it made it to the Wayne's World VHS tape for the for the board game. Board spelled B-O-R-E-D. See, I told you this is like a game about like pain is bad and stuff. So they're gonna get this is gonna get rid of the pain. Let us have this geometrical structure get rid of the pain. Do you think this is what it looked like before we became sperms? This game has a little bit of an Elden Ring color palette. Are you telling me you can't remember your pre-sperm days? I don't know, man. When I was a spermatozoa, I was doing a lot of drugs. Imagine coming to this stream and hoping to get something like insightful and interesting here in this game that is trying to do something insightful and interesting. And you join and you hear that. Imagine you're the developer of this game and you decide to check out the stream. You go to twitch.tv and you see, wow, someone's playing our really deep game that we spent years trying to figure out. And like, just someone sounds like Dracula Flow talking about fucking doing drugs in their sperm form. I was there, or there I was, on the threshold of the infinite city of Carcosa. I saw its unparalleled splendor, its impossible geometry, its bold and eccentric structures. Before my eyes, hypnotic textures unfolded in a shifting mosaic of realities, consumed, digested, then thrown up in new forms. Carcosa is an unconscious, posthumous work, a sinister, glorious mausoleum of universes long gone. It moves through the fossilized branches and roots of the forest of destinies, poisoning and altering dreams in the very fabric of reality like a demiurgic leprosy. Its narrow towers stretch their shadows as a very old star passes by. Its color cannot be described. I ended this fabulous pilgrimage through the cold and silent paths on the wings of chimerical creatures or in baroque vessels of flesh and metal. I reached the gates of the celestial realm, where I could finally kneel at the feet of the unnameable and die in ecstatic rapture. All those moments will be lost in time, like feet in pain. But I turned back. What will you do? I'm looking for the gun so I can start shooting. I'm playing Ultra Kill, right? Oh, look at that. We found our way back. Log 6245. The twist is the first change in ages. Of course, repeatability tests have to be done. It's all very thrilling. Collected data does not match the models, which should be accurate. They should be flawless given my efforts. I'm missing something. I suspect it has something to do with this signal. It has increased in amplitude from what I had previously regarded as diffuse background noise. I need to focus. I'll resume later. Pretty cool. Log 1346269. The signal is amplifying. Noticing the presence of spatial singularities in the new sphere. Have a strong effect on the architectural flow, generating changes that seem to always follow the same sequence before stopping. Megastructure's attempts to counter this seem completely ineffective. What is going to happen next? Really cool looking. So am I now looking for other paths here that I can find to go to new areas so I can add more to that, I guess. Chat, did I go up this way last time, or did I go somewhere else? It's kind of hard. It's hard to know. Maybe I didn't go this way. There's a lot of greebles everywhere, chat. And no, I didn't just make that word up. But I actually, when I was making the Star Destroyer joke, it's because when I was younger, I would watch those making of Star Wars documentaries, and they used the word greeble, which is just like adding detail to the surface of like the Death Star or a Star Destroyer or any ship in Star Wars or anything. Just like little, like that, protrusions and just kit bashing, which what that meant was they would like buy all these World War II plane model kits, or like tons of random model kits, and just glue them onto the things, and then just like airbrush over it. It's really fascinating. It's like an interesting art. Wow. The hell? Oh my god, the game just shut down. What? I mean, that is a great place to stop, but maybe we'll just jump back in for a second and see what happens. What is that fucking logo screen? Man, that is like the complete opposite of what I'm looking at when I play this game. It's like just full tonal whiplash, 100%. You know what I mean? Have fun, but I'm just saying. Fatal error. The UE Blackshard game has crashed and will close. Fatal error. No. No fucking way. Okay, the game literally fucking told me that it was getting corrupted by my actions by doing that. And now I cannot play the game. If that's intentional, I actually kind of applaud it. Just for being so, like, fuck you. It's like a big fuck you thing. But then a chat member just said, trash designed to brick your save for pushing a button. Is that intentional? Your behavior within the labyrinth will define the outcome of your journey. We must live by our decisions at Vinesauce. There are 2 fatal error fixes in their forums, either driver update or forcing DX12. I believe I'm all up to date. It's just fucking wild that the game is no longer working after the comedy corrupted game world moment. So if those are okay, listen, if that wasn't intentional, that is a hell of a coincidence. Alternatively, DX11 if that doesn't work. I just validated the files. Why would a corrupted save be intentional though? I don't know. There's a pinned thread on the Steam forum talking about the crash. It's not intentional. It's a very common bug and they're working on a fix. I don't want to erase my previous data. I've already walked through several greebles. Lower graphic settings. It actually, that worked. Wow. Again, coincidence of the century. I was like, you know, I was about to be really pissed, but I also, I kind of respected the hustle. I was like, man, that takes balls to corrupt someone's save data on purpose. Like, good shit game. Kind of wish you had just ended it like that. If, okay, so I would have felt a little bit bad if I was cursing the game out for corrupting my save data on purpose and just ended the stream. And then you find out that it was, in fact, just a completely, like, coincidental glitch. So. I'm just going to get to the next checkpoint. I think I get it. This whole area here seems to be some kind of big hub world, and not that kind of hub, not the hub you're thinking of. I suppose you could kind of brutalist structures, mega structures. I don't. Maybe I don't know, but it's really yeah. This hub world is where you look for different paths and go to different areas. Boy, that's a long way away. Almost seems infinite. Good on me for wanting to get to one more save point. And I chose the longest path possible in the entire game. Are you getting any closer? I can't tell. I can't tell either. I think I am, yeah. It looks kind of like I'm making progress. I don't know. Am I making progress? I mean, judging against the background, yes, I am making progress. Do you remember that game Blubula Cloplidibla? And it was like a fractal infinite world of just like weird fucking shit. Did they ever like make a sequel or update that? Yodoma Globula. Look up Yodoma Globula, chat. What did I think the name? I thought the name was like Yebula Lebla. Looks like we're doing a lot more walking while I'm looking for a checkpoint. Yeah, I'm looking for a motherfucking checkpoint. Surely there's a checkpoint at the end there, right? Also, chat. Normally I wouldn't want to do this because it's kind of annoying, but if you have game suggestions for shorter, interesting games, could be classics, PS1 era, just chill, like good short games. Okami, 40 hours, dog. Define short. You know, stuff I can knock out in like 2-3 streams. Just like shorter, like good experiences. Maybe stuff that I've missed over the years. I'm not going to guarantee I'm going to play all this stuff, but having suggestions, a pool of suggestions has been helpful. And if you have them, I'm open to them. There's a couple things that I want to stream, I know, coming up soon. Of course, if you suggest them in chat, it's just gonna go away. So let's not do that. Genre preference. I don't know. Good game. I'm not really crazy right now about RPG Maker games. I know people are going to be recommending a lot of those, but I just don't. I'm not feeling an RPG Maker game. Like quirked up RPGs, they're fun. I definitely have found the value in them and can enjoy them. But right now, it's not where my head is at. So, visual novels, man, you know my game taste so well. All right, and I know there's a lot of part twos I could also be doing as well. So that's that's something. But yeah, just in the future. If there's any suggestions, vinesauce.email, fill out the contact form. Let me know what you think. But please consider I won't be able to get to everybody's suggestions, but just being sometimes it's good to be aware. Like for example, I was considering streaming Ape Escape at some point. I don't know if I'm in the mood for that right now, but like that's a pretty cool game I missed back when I was younger. So maybe, shit like that. That's why I did Dino Crisis because I was like maybe this game is good. It kind of is and kind of isn't, but I tried. So, as for games, that game that I just played, maybe I'll come back to it. I'm not 100% sure. I did like a lot of it. I think it's a really it's just kind of cool to look at and to exist in that world and hear the ambient music. It's very confusing, and I don't know what the fuck is happening, but it feels like something. So we'll see if I'm in the mood for it. Maybe I'll come back. But lately, and I apologize for this chat, but lately, I haven't felt like playing a lot of long games, and I also haven't felt like I just don't know what I want to play. So yeah, I'll figure it out at some point. Anyway, thank you, chat, for watching, and I will be live maybe tomorrow, maybe not tomorrow, and Thursday I'll be live for sure. But yeah, good night, and we'll continue that Super Metroid randomized run as well. And I do have some other stuff. Obviously, playing Isaac once a week has been a lot of fun. So, all right, good night, goodbye, chat, and take care. Look at that. That's my real jawline, my real face. Color correction is really tough. I don't know why it came out so pink. But yeah, there it is, chat. And also, may I recommend the place that sells key lime pie over in Red Hook, Brooklyn? It's very good. It is very, very good.
I won't forget you, buddy.